she'll be yours.
Okay. Cecile's going to cover.
It's a love story. It's about true love, genuine love, love at first sight, and that love, in the instant that it happens, overcomes all the external difficulties and horrors of war and so on.
And it's basically at the point of World War II, at a pivotal point where it's going to go one way or the other.
Yeah, so it's in occupied France. So it's a pretty extreme time in the world, and we, Elodie and Otto, fall in love.
Wow, like it's like, how can you communicate what you want to communicate when you're out in the open and there's so many things that you're not allowed to be doing?
Yeah, I mean the stakes are about as high as
Yeah.
they could get.
Yeah.
And also it's timeless. Love, true love, like being in love at first sight, is timeless. And that's something, it's great actually as old people, is that's acknowledged actually, because I think you can get quite invisible as you get older, and I think that's what's quite nice.
Yes, and
about
the
it. I like
older
that.
people
Yeah.
still fall in love at first sight.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
absolutely.
We're reminded of this in
Yeah.
the theatre that's being made.
And Elodie is like this live wire of like joy and love and
Mischief.
silliness and like mischief, and she's basically like just a ray of something a bit different in Otto's life.
And I think Otto is so regimented in both his like views, but also just the way you are is very, you like things in a certain place at a certain time, and Elodie isn't like that at all, is she really? She is a free spirit. And so that's quite attractive to Elodie as well, I think, that like stability that you put forward physically.
In one way, the karaoke, I never know how to pronounce it, is
Karaoke, you're right.
it is confining and restricting because you've got a mic and one. On the other hand, because it's artificial, it releases you as well, because
Yeah.
it's a false thing to be doing. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's a fantasy at the same time. I think that's what I think. It's people like to. Oh, I'm going to be Freddie Mercury of Queen. You know, I'm really going to go for it. You know, or Mick Jagger and be sexy and all that. And that in its way is lovely because people are not being self-conscious.
Yes, this play is set in World War II, but the presence of it is so important, and it's present and it's in the moment and it's here and it's bam. And I think that's what the extra textures are bringing, as well as our acting. Did that make
It's just one long sentence. I feel like I need to make a statement and then pause, so you can at least cut.
Should we
that
do some
moment.
like looks down, so if you need to cut it, it can go